Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, the EAA encourages caution regarding aircraft registration renewal. iFly GPS updates to version 11, and Boeing shows a net loss of orders in 2019. I'm Sophie Herlock. The EAA is warning the aviation community to be suspicious of any solicitation they may receive regarding aircraft registration renewal, especially those that call for using a search engine to find the registration site. EAA is aware of several businesses with names, URL, and logos that appear reminiscent of a government agency, and notify the aircraft owners of impending registration expirations and direct them to use search engines such as Google to find the proper renewal site. These businesses then buy ads from the search engine to make their site appear first before the FAA website in search results. Such operations add little or no actual value to the transaction and charge a hefty fee for essentially duplicating the same process the FAA directly administers for $5. Unless a business is known to be reputable and offers a tangible service above and beyond a simple registration renewal, such as expedited processing or automatic renewal, aviators should deal directly with the FAA. We'll be right back with Around the Patch.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
There's never been a better time to become a pilot. At the Sling Pilot Academy, you can get your private, commercial, and instrument ratings in 9 months for less than $63,000 and do it in modern, fun airplanes. Your flight training is going to be as exciting as your future career as an airline pilot. slingpilotacademy.com.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip around the patch. The NBAA updated a training resource for certain single pilot operations, specifically for those of jets weighing 10,000 pounds or less, certification for single pilot operations, and equipped with advanced cockpit automation, automated engine and systems management, and/or integrated auto flight, autopilot, and flight guidance systems. The NBAA training guidelines for single pilot operations of very light jets and technically advanced aircraft was revised in response to a safety recommendation from the NTSB following an Embraer EMB 500 accident in 2014. Enrico Palermo has been appointed as COO of Virgin Galactic Holdings. Palermo will be responsible for helping maintain efficiency and peak performance across the enterprise as it develops as a public company, and will lead the execution of specific company strategies and initiatives. Palermo currently serves as president of the Spaceship Company, the wholly owned aerospace manufacturing and development subsidiary of Virgin Galactic. A counter-drone system designed by Operational Solutions has been deployed at Heathrow Airport in London. The counter-drone system works by detecting and tracking drones in surrounding airspace and alerting airports of unauthorized drone use. The system also works to locate the drone pilots themselves and can be used to identify their location. Gogo and Spanish satellite operator Hispasat completed a capacity agreement on Amazonas Nexus satellite to meet the growing global demand for high-speed in-flight connectivity services. Gogo has leased multi-gigahertz of Ku-band capacity on board Hispasat's new satellite, set to launch in the second half of 2020, to provide service to its customers in the Americas and the Atlantic region. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Today is a new dawn.
With a new name.
Un nuevo logotipo.
A new factor.
Und einen globalen Kundenfokus.
We are Continental Aerospace Technologies, and we stand behind you.
Adventure Pilot has upgraded their iFly GPS aero-app. They describe version 11 as a major upgrade that includes intelligent flight planning, graphical weather briefings, enhanced graphical instrument approach, SID and STAR selection, X-plane integration, and more. RealPlan technology optimizes a route along with altitude based on time or cost, while considering complex airspace, topography, winds, aircraft performance, and fuel costs based on pilot preferences. For those flight beyond the range of a given aircraft, RealPlan will select fuel stops with appropriate runway length, fuel cost, and fuel type. iFly GPS has a significant amount of data, including all FAA charts, RealView airport images, airport and FBO information, which does take some time to download on each update cycle. Version 11 adds a package of simulation mode options, including virtual flying, replaying flight plans, or ADS-B in-data records, and simulation support for X-plane. For the first time in decades, Boeing had a net loss of orders in 2019, which analysts attribute to ongoing issues with the 737 MAX. According to Boeing's annual report, the company lost orders for 87 commercial airplanes, including 3 changes in December from customers planning to buy Dreamliners. Boeing did not take any orders for any 737 MAX airplanes in 2019, as airlines and leasing companies shunned the airplane. Newly minted Boeing CEO Dave Calhoun said in an email to all Boeing employees on Monday that returning the 737 MAX to service is a top priority. We'll get it done, and we'll get it done right, he said. But there's still no timeline for a return to service for the 737 MAX, which has been grounded since last March. Due to the MAX grounding, Boeing delivered just 380 commercial airliners in 2019, the lowest number since 2007. And that wraps up our week, everyone. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check us out on Twitter and on Facebook. To stay up to date on the latest aviation aerospace news this weekend, head over to aero-news.net. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you Monday.